Lewis, a young team to take on Gloucester this weekend. What are the thoughts into that?
Yeah, it's a young team with some experienced players in there. Thoughts behind it is we want to use it as a development competition, and probably where we are from an injury and international point of view, we want to see some of those youngsters have a go and an opportunity for them to develop in senior rugby.
Were your thoughts kind of changed a little bit or configured considering the run of results?
I think from a planning point of view, we plan in blocks, and this competition we always viewed it as a competition to develop younger players. So, yeah, of course you're gonna look at things, but no, we stuck to what we said we're going to do, and it's another opportunity for some young guys to get some development in this competition.
We'll talk about some of the young players in a second, but first, Tom Dunn captains the side on his 29th birthday. Great for him to have a leadership role.
Yeah, he's over the moon. He's really excited to go and lead this group. For him, we want someone that can go up there and just lead by his actions and by his example, and he's excited to lead this group.
Yeah, you've got Tom Cowan on the flank, Ewan Richards, Nair Merrigan, just to name a few of the young players. Really exciting group of players that have shown what they're about, particularly at Leicester last week. Yeah,
definitely. I think you've seen some of those guys shine last week against Leicester. Hopefully, we're going to see a few more coming through. The great thing about these players, they've grew up playing with each other through the academy ranks, and they're a close group that I know will work really hard for each other. So yeah, really pleasing to see it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing those boys go.
Will Spencer's another one that's come back in the pack. He obviously hasn't seen a lot of rugby considering his spell on the sideline with injury. Great to have him back too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Will's been brilliant probably over the last few weeks, and yeah, we're excited to see Will go. Like you said, he brings a little bit of experience to the group, probably brings a lot of confidence to the group. For Will, it's all about him focusing on his role and his game, and getting Will up to speed to where we know he can be, so he can make an impact in the coming weeks.
Similarly to him and Dunny in the pack, you've got Rory on the wing. How much experience will he offer to those young players in the back line?
Yeah, I think Rory's been fantastic this week. Some of the little conversations he's been picking up with some of the younger backs, and like you said, there's a couple of real experienced players, a couple of real open players that the players can go and speak to and take lots of confidence from.
George Warboys, man on the match for the university last week. Max has switched to outside centre, and Will Butt is someone I know you're excited about. Talk me through that 10, 12, 13 combination.
Yeah, I think for us, we want to see Max at 13 as also. I think for me that's part of his development, understanding how he attacks and potentially defends slightly differently in that 13 channel. It gives us scope to use him potentially differently for weeks to come. For Will Butt, for me, yeah, really excited to see him go. He's someone that's going to carry the ball, and he's going to hit hard defensively. And then, as you said there, George Warboy's hat-trick in his last university game. He's been really keen to have a go and get an opportunity. Those guys have had experience through under-18s rugby together. They've all played together, so yeah, we're excited to see those guys go.
And the other three in the back line, Max Green, Darren Atkins and Gabriel Hamer-Webb, they're guys that have put in the effort week in, week out, supported the senior squad, but haven't had their opportunity yet.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you look at those three you've just mentioned there, the way they've conducted themselves. Obviously, Max Green's been involved in some of the Premiership games, probably not got the game time he wants. It's an opportunity now for these three to put their hands up, to perform, put pressure on the guys that are being potentially selected above them, and put their hands up for the coming weeks.
On the bench, a lot of young players from the senior academy. You've got the likes of Josh Dingley, Tom Carr-Smith, John Stewart, to name a few, Gabe Goss. All could make their debuts alongside Kieran Donoghue as well, not to be forgotten. Really exciting to have those on the bench as well.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I see the excitement in their faces when they're named in this squad, and we want these guys not just to be proud about making their debuts for Bath, but we want them to come off the bench and have a real impact. I know all of them can. I know all of them will. So yeah, very excited to see them all go, but yeah, we're desperate for them to come on and make an impact when they come off that bench.
For you, leading this team on Friday, what will it mean to you when the players run out at Kingston?
Yeah, it's going to be an awful lot. Bath man through and through, and going up against Gloucester with, I think we've got 18 out of the 23 homegrown players that are Bath men. So yeah, to be leading that and seeing the boys run out is going to be a massive moment for me, for my friends and family also.